What's up, guys? This is Wessgonemad. I am now doing a beat breakdown of this
Okay.
3 years later, damn near 3 years later, because fuck it, whatever. But I know y'all been starving for this. I know y'all been waiting for this. Not really, but this is the beat I made for Veeze on Good As It Gets, GAIG, on Ganger, his debut album. And it's a banger. I love this beat. This is probably my favorite beat that I ever released. I'm going to do other beat breakdowns, but this is probably my favorite one. This beat is actually called Veeze Christ. So I kind of manifested him into getting onto this. Mitch is a big part of that. He helped making this beat. I kind of did the melody and some of the drums, sent it over as a zip. He finished it up. Veeze got on it, and the rest is history. I didn't even know it was coming out, and then it just came out. That's how it works. Honestly, that's just how it works.
Okay.
But whatever. Anyways, I'm not here to yap. I'm here to break down the beat. So the first thing I started off with. Now let me set the stage. This is like math. I think it was math class. It was literally math class back in senior year of high school. I remember second semester. It's March. You know, it's a Friday. We're chilling. It's like my last class of the day. So and we didn't have anything to do that day. So we were all just doing whatever we wanted. And so I was sitting in the back with my headphones, with my Turtle Beach headphones on, making this beat, and everybody was goofing off. And I was locked in. And so I made this beat.
Nice.
What I started out with were these chords from Triton. I took inspiration from Small Fry by Veeze, which is a leak. And so shout out whoever produced that, because that one's fire. So I knew I kind of wanted to do something funky like that with a lot of like bouncy chords and some, very quick notes to lead into chords and stuff like that. But what I wanted to start out with was a nice like bass line, like that, So that's the bass line we all know and love. But yeah, I started with that, and then I made some chords over that, and I kind of wanted that funky bounce, so that's why it's like, da-na-na, like not exactly on beat. Pretty sick. And I just kind of got freaky with it. I just got super freaky with it. I freaked it up. I got, all these notes up here, kind of like these higher chords. It really progressed like, at first I did the bass line, then I did some chords, and then I went for the higher notes. And then I did some stuff in between to like make it bouncy. So, but yeah, that's what this sounds like. So pretty sweet, pretty fire, self-glaze. And then next I went for a bass line because Mitch and I knew that when we went into this, we wanted to do something kind of plug-in B-ish, which I had experience with in the past. So I used to do a lot of plug-in B, but I wanted to like do a little twist on it. So instead of an 808, I just did a kick instead. I'm always trying to put the little spins on it, nuanced stuff to make it a little bit different and sound a little bit different to the ears. So always try to do that. It's definitely like good practice and can set you apart. But yeah, I did a kick, and usually when I do a kick, I like to do a bass with it, just to bring out those low ends instead of an 808. And so I went with this E-Bass 08 from Purity. This is one of my favorite ones for this type of music. I did some hi-hats in the clap and the kick. And it didn't all look like this at first. Of course, Mitch sauced up the drums a little bit. Originally, I just had the hi-hats kind of repeating, but he kind of made them a little bit bouncier like this. Sorry, let me solo that. So that's a nice bounce to it. Makes it more jumpy. And then, we went with this clap here from the 30 Nick kit, which I like a lot. Pretty sweet. Nothing too crazy. I don't think I really need to go through all this because, is basic stuff.
Nice.
A nice triangle. I like triangles with this type of music. This rim too. I like doing a lot of like I like doing the double stuff here. It makes it more bouncy. So yeah, pretty much all around, just going for the bouncy kind of stuff, groovy, all sorts of elements.
Yes.
I did we got some open hats here. But yeah, and also I added this Purity kind of bell thing.
Nice.
I'm sure you guys have heard this on like a lot of plug stuff. I love this one. I use it on a lot of plug stuff. It's called Partial. It's in the fast synth section. Right here. And then at the end of all my beats, I kind of like to do a slowed down slowed down stuff. You guys didn't hear it because he didn't put it on there. He looped it. But this is what I do at the end of every beat.
Okay.
Fire. My favorite thing. And I kind of just structured it like how I always structure it, which is like intro, chorus, verse, bridge, chorus. It's just basic, and then the rapper can honestly do whatever they want with it. But recently, I've been getting more complex with my arrangements because I think I found it's more important now to kind of guide the artist instead of just giving it like an open slate. It's kind of nice to guide the artist. So you are the producer. You are kind of the conductor in a way. You are the starting point. So, but yeah, appreciate you guys tuning in. Glad you guys love this beat so much. I'm happy that it ended up with the right person. Veeze is a fantastic artist. Shout out Veeze. Shout out Mitch, my partner in crime on the Wessgonemad team. We made this beat together. It's a fire one. And let me know if I should do more stuff like this because this is my first time doing it. I literally just downloaded this app to record stuff. So let's see what happens. But yeah, peace, everybody. Bye.